GROW-VEMBER is back, baby! We are firmly in the middle of GROW-VEMBER.
Sure are.
And I say we because it's me, myself, Dan C., and my wife, Sam C.,
Hi.
who is the founder, the creator, the CEO, the everything of GROW-VEMBER, Sam C.
Hello.
Sam did come up with this concept, by the way. I know we've talked about it already in a couple videos, but Sam, super quick rundown. We're going to talk about some content today. I'm going to let you guys know we're actually going to go over different scent categories or profiles when it comes to beard products, because I think when people start taking care of their beard, they don't realize that there's this like cornucopia of
so many
of smells.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of fit them into some families and give you just a little bit of what you can expect. So we're going to get into that. But before that, GROW-VEMBER, what is it? Super quick here. And then how's it been going so far with our first year of doing this?
So GROW-VEMBER is a campaign that we are running in November, and we are working with a charity called MIU Men's Health Foundation. And essentially what we're doing is helping to raise money, raise awareness for men's health, and just kind of like getting it out there for men to be able to go to the doctor, to not make it like a weird thing or not make them feel, you know, awkward about it. And just having everybody get checked and everything. And so all of the proceeds from our GROW-VEMBER shirts from my shop, Beauty and the Beard MI on Etsy, are going to be going straight to this foundation. A portion of proceeds from all other sales of November, during November?
Yeah, during November.
is also going to be going. And then we have a donation link straight to our campaign page where you can donate straight to that.
Yep, and there's no fees with that. It's all hunt. We found the right page. Sam did a bunch of research. It is your donation directly to this foundation, and they use it. The kind of cool thing about this is they have a board, and they have like the founder and everything, but it's essentially a one-woman ran team.
That's awesome.
So they're not spending money on like a bunch of employee things and this and that. It's straight. Your money goes to the source. I love that so much. So yeah, it's been going great, and they've been awesome to work with. We want men to break that stigma of I'm a man, I don't need to get checked until it's broken. I need to not think about my mental health. I need to be a man. Like, no. Go get checked. Early detection is key, and even just talking about it, just making it okay is a mission of ours.
Yes.
So we're gonna get into all that, and then we will end with a giveaway that involves Sam C's shop and the company today that we're gonna talk about, which is actually WeatherBeard, and we're gonna, spoiler, we're gonna be giving away one of these sample packs. So as we show you guys today, you're gonna be like, man, that's so cool, I wish I had one. We're gonna give one away, and we do, to kind of kick this off, we do recommend if you're gonna try a new company, if you're gonna try your hand at new scents, a great way to do that is with a sample pack.
Yeah.
It's so smart because, number one, you get to see what you like and what you don't. Number two, I promise you, almost every single time you do that, you're gonna find a profile that on paper you're like, not for me, and then you try it and you're like, wow, that's amazing. We have the fortune of being able to do reviews and try all sorts of scents we would have never known we liked. And especially with Sam, like, I'll read her the scent profile, she'll smell and say, wait, read that again? Like, is that right? And sometimes it just doesn't match up. And oftentimes it's a pleasant surprise.
It is.
It's so nice. So we're gonna dive into this sample pack here and kind of give you guys a rundown on some different scents. Now, this is what the sample pack looks like. This is one of the best sample packs in the entire beard game. Not only does it look cool, not only does it come with a seasonal sticker, but you have these really good size samples. Like, oftentimes there's samples that are literally, I'm not exaggerating, literally the size of the cap.
Right.
And it's not even enough for me to use on my whole beard. This gives me a couple of uses, which is really nice. I believe this is a 5 milliliter. So a normal beard oil is 30, this is a 5. So it's enough for really anybody to get some use out of it. Okay, let's dive in.
Okay.
First one that I want to go over is a scent family, a scent category would be the mint family.
Okay.
Now, if somebody, most people know, I understand you guys know this, but if you were to describe the mint family to someone, how would you describe that scent profile?
Honestly, it is like a invigorating, fresh scent. You know what mint is, the gum.
Yep.
It's that, and there's so many different varieties.
Yes, and we prefer the not super like artificial smelling. We like the nice and fresh one. So from WeatherBeard, we actually have a collab of mine that is called Arctic Command, and this bad boy is fresh. And even on their samples, I love this company. Any company out there listening, this is something we really recommend. They have 3 scent notes.
Yes.
Not the exact ingredients, but they're trying to let you know what the essence of this scent profile is.
Exactly.
They even fit it on their samples.
It's so smart.
So this is mint, eucalyptus, and vanilla. Mint, eucalyptus, and vanilla, and this is the Arctic Command. Now, just give that a little smell here, and just, again, what would this one kind of smell like?
It's fresh and clean.
Yes.
So good.
And oftentimes we'll associate mint, tea tree, eucalyptus with like cleaning products and stuff like that. I love that. Like, we have a tea tree shampoo, and it's just like bliss. It is so, so good.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Mint, tea tree, and eucalyptus, I feel like they're all in that fresh category.
100%, and that is my top category. I have a bunch of categories I like, but that is my number one. All right, another one, this is another collab, but this one's seasonal, and that would be your tropical scents. And this one is the Coastal Command. And the tropical scents, they can vary.
Yeah.
I would say there's kind of 2 families to tropical. One that has like an alcohol type smell to it.
Yes.
And then another that has a fresh, zesty, real fruit type scent to it.
Yeah. Then there's one more.
Oh,
and
no,
that's
don't
like
do
that
it.
artificial fake fruit scent.
Somebody brought up in a stream the other night that artificial cherry smell.
Oh, cherry chapstick.
And I said, I don't know if we're like cursed, or if you ate cherry chapstick, or if I had too much like cherry cough syrup as a kid.
Ooh.
That's like, I don't ever gag or like get like sick. That's about as close as I get to throwing up. Like, it's so bad.
So fake.
We like the fresh ones. We really, really do. And this Arctic Command, or the Coastal Command, is grapefruit, pineapple, and freshness.
Ooh, so freshness.
And this will be back, I believe, in the spring. So it's not out right now, but back in the spring.
I love this one so much.
So what is a good tropical? What should somebody look for when it's like, man, women love this. This is
tropical,
fantastic.
You want the pineapple, the mango, those fresh type fruits. Something that's light and airy and just reminds you of being on a beach, drinking like a nice drink. But for us, we're not big fans of that alcohol, that burn in your nose scent. So if something does say like
margarita,
smells like a margarita, it'll usually have that little burn in it, that scent, which some people like, just not our preference.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing you bring that up. I want to make that clear. Scent is 100% subjective and personal preference. There is no right or wrong. If someone's like, Dan, I hear you, but we love that cough syrup, that cough syrup cherry smell, you're right. Like, that's for you. Now, we can talk about other stuff. If someone's like, Dan, I love silicones in my beard. And I would say, well, do you, but I don't know about that. This is totally subjective, so keep that in mind. And the fun part is figuring out what you like and what you don't.
Yeah.
There's very good friends of mine that watch these videos to look for the opposite profile of what we like.
Gosh.
Literally, they're like, if Dan and Sam don't like it, I'm going to sign me up. So that's a good one. All right, the next one is called Timber Trail, and this would be the earthy, woodsy type scent profiles. And so this one is kind of like, you have a whole family of them that, like, what are some notes that come to mind when you think of earthy and woodsy type scents?
So earthy would be like plants or like almost like that soil smell.
So this says soil
Does
on
it?
here. Yep. One of the
funny.
notes is soil.
Or like walking through the woods. And then you also have that more woodsy note that, as Dan likes to say, when you rip a piece of wood apart, that like fresh, raw wood is also in that category.
What she said.
They
Perfect.
They don't call me the super sniffer for nothing.
Perfect. So this one is redwood, birch, and soil.
Okay.
That is the epitome of an earthy scent. That is going hiking and smell. And we've been super into hiking. When you do go out there and hike, we've stopped a couple of different times and we're like, this is what we want to smell like. This is
like
nature.
Nature, that fresh nature smell.
It's like empowering, it just energizes
it really brings you back to nature.
And I would have thought that was crazy to say 10 years ago, like, oh, that's some hippie stuff. And then you get out there and you're like, okay, there is something here. There is something. So give them a smell and just describe what Timber Trail or this earthy one would smell like.
This one is like, that one is almost like a earthy cologne scent to me. It's not very deep in the woods. It's more like a fresh earthiness with a little bit of cologne.
For sure. And a cologne one is kind of difficult to categorize because for us, a cologne is a couple of things. One, it's like a combination of scents that you can't exactly pick all of them out.
Yeah.
Right? When we talked about the one, any of them prior, when we had eucalyptus, you had mint, and you had vanilla, you're like, yep, yep, oh yeah, got that. When you get a cologne, you list all these ingredients and you're like, how the heck do these come together? And you smell it and you're like, that's a cologne. In addition to that, oftentimes there's some aspect of musk in there, like a manly, whether it's oud, whether it's just musk, white musk, there's all sorts of different versions.
Yeah.
I would consider Lakeside Lodge to be a cologne. So this is teakwood, citrus, and driftwood.
Okay.
Right? You put those together and it's like, well, it's not a citrus scent, which is a whole category similar to tropical. Love those. But it's not a wood scent. And yeah. So if you were to smell this, would you say, yeah, that's a cologne because it's hard to pick out the different scents?
Yeah. I definitely would. It's like sometimes with cologne scents, you can pick out like one or two notes, but then there's like boom, 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 all these other ones in there, and you're like, how the heck do those come together to form a scent? And it just kind of is a cologne.
Yes, absolutely. And then we have a couple that are flirting with the citrus world, and citrus would be, what are some citruses?
Orange, lemon, lime, orange zest,
Ooh.
which smells different than orange.
Kumquat, which smells different than orange.
Bergamot, that's
my
citrus,
favorite.
right?
Yes,
I always
my
forget
favorite.
what bergamot is.
Bergamot's like it's a small orange-like fruit that's like pretty much between an orange and a lemon down in Florida is I believe where we get it. It's awesome. So we're gonna smell two of these ones that are kind of in those profiles. And again, guys, we're giving away this sample pack. And so this is Orchard Breeze and Sierra Sunset.
Okay.
So Sierra Sunset is citrus, vanilla, and coconut.
Ooh.
So it's in that citrus family.
It's like citrus tropical.
Yes. It's in that citrus tropical family.
And it's so good because it's not fake and it's not sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
like
calm.
It's a fresh orange. This is how I like to describe it. It's like a freshly squeezed orange juice as opposed to that kind you get from the freezer section. Did you have that when you were a kid?
It's like ice.
The Minute Maid ones where you like plop it.
Take a spoon and push it down. Yep. So this would be what I would consider a citrus scent with a little bit of coconut thrown in there.
Exactly.
And then this one would be a twist on it, because that's the thing, right? We can make every family and category in the world, but they all start blending and all start merging. And that's the beautiful thing of the creativity of these companies. That's why people will be like, hey, are there too many companies? No, absolutely not. All right, so give Orchard Breeze a little smell.
And what was this one?
So this is like a combination of like citrus moving into kind of more cologne-y, more layered.
Yeah, it is super light. I love this.
Yeah, it's super layered.
It's very light.
Yep.
But yeah, it is like a citrus, like fruit cologne, but very mild.
Yep.
Love that.
For sure. Now another one here, and this isn't the most strong version of this. Another kind of scent family that Sam loves is leather. She's a big fan of leather scents, and this is Saddle Creek, and this is leather, cedar, and oak moss. So cedar being wood, oak moss being like the epitome of an earthy scent.
Yes.
So these kind of have like an interesting little mix here. But Sam likes, when it's leather, like stronger the better. She loves leather scents.
I need someone to come out with just a leather scent for me.
It used to be kind of common, and then it went away.
It did.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I love that.
If you've been around as long as we have, you see the trends of the beard industry, and stuff come, and then they go, and then it rotates through.
That almost has the appeal of like what a man's musk smells like. Like just, it's not like, ooh, you put that in like a cologne, like to smell good. Like that's just what a man naturally smells like, you know?
And then the last one we're gonna cover from this company here, and then we'll just talk in general about some categories, would be Desert Dusk, and this is tonka bean, pepper, and musk. This would be a dark cologne, a dark cologne.
Yeah.
And
because you can't pick anything out.
Yep, and it is strong, it's manly. Now, speaking of colognes, we have the dark colognes.
Yep.
We have soapy colognes.
There's so many colognes.
We have the aquatic citrus cologne, which is actually our favorite.
Well, aquatic.
Yep.
And then citrus.
Yeah.
And then they can blend.
Correct, for sure. And we like all those versions.
And then we have older man's
gentleman's cologne, yeah.
A young man's cologne.
Yeah.
A sexy cologne.
There's a lot. Follow the review videos and you'll hear about all of those ones. Outside of the ones we've named, what else I can think of that we don't have available in this sample pack would be like a coffee scent.
Yep.
That's very popular. You have from like black coffee to coffee shop with hazelnut and caramel and all that stuff in there.
Sweet.
Yep, absolutely. And then, speaking of sweet, we have dessert scents.
Yeah.
There are scents that smell like Mountain Dew and cake and all that stuff. Those aren't for us.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, right. Oh, you name it.
Yeah.
They've got it. The cereal even, stuff like that. We're not fans of those ones personally, but we keep hearing from companies that they sell well and people enjoy them, so.
It just makes me hungry.
Another one that we do like, but maybe isn't the most popular, but I think it will be. I think this is going to be one that comes up.
Okay.
Would be floral.
Okay.
I really enjoy floral scents.
Yeah, I like floral that's not artificial floral.
Right.
You know
I don't
what
want potpourri.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then outside of that, it's everything kind of.
I got one.
Hit us.
Barbershop.
Oh, thank you. I knew there was one. I was like looking over here. I was like, I know there's one. Barbershop, definitely.
Yeah.
And don't get this chick started on barbershop debate. So barbershop world, you got kind of two scents. One is the traditional barbershop, in our opinion, where you have a talcum powder smell to it, that shaving cream smell to it. The other one is a bay rum, and there's history. We know, guys, we've heard it. But the bay rum type scent gets kind of associated with the barbershop as well. But yeah, barbershop's calming, it's relaxing, it's nice, and could even throw that in, like a sleep time scent where you have chamomile, lavender, vanilla.
There are a lot of lavender scents.
For sure, for sure. So, when you start diving into products, understand most companies are going to have different families of scents that you can start gravitating towards. So it kind of lowers your risk when trying a company, right? When you're trying a company, there's a bunch of variables. Am I going to like their carrier blend? Am I going to like their scents? Am I going to like this, that? If you can stick to scent profile families you like, it just kind of makes it a little bit easier. Or get yourself a sample pack.
Yeah, definitely.
It's seriously the way to go. And it's fun. Like, get your wife involved. Say, hey, babe, smell these, go through those. It's pretty cool. So hopefully that helped you guys out here. Drop a comment down below, because you got a comment for the giveaway anyway. Drop a comment down below with your favorite scent family types. What do you enjoy? For me, number 1 is mint. Number 2 is citrus. And then I got a whole bunch that I like. For you, I would have to say number 1, and this is for me to wear, is cologne.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it's that aquatic cologne,
Big
that aquatic
time.
citrus cologne. She loves those ones. So let us know down below in the comments. All right, let's get to the giveaway. Okay. First part of giveaway, she knows it's coming. On your side of things, do you know what we're giving away?
A shirt.
We are. And what shirt are you giving away?
One of our new GROW-VEMBER shirts.
Yep. So if you win, we will reach out to you, get your name, your size, and your shipping address. We'll get that out. And then the other thing that we're going to give away that I've already told you guys, we're going to give away a sample pack from WeatherBeard. So to get entered, and thank you to WeatherBeard, by the way, all you need to do to get entered is, number 1, click the link that's in the description. It'll say like giveaway link here. Put your name, your email. Number 2, comment down below and be subscribed. That's it. The winners are posted on Monday afternoon evenings, and the winners will get reached out to with the email you sign up with. And hey, let's keep going. By the time this video drops, we are going to be about halfway through
oh my gosh.
November.
Closer
GROW-VEMBER.
to my birthday.
Right? Yeah, make sure November 23rd, send Sam some birthday, some birthday wishes, some birthday present, hey, whatever.
I'll take them.
All right, Sam C, thank you for giving us the female perspective, the super sniffer test on these, and thank you for this whole month concept and genuinely, I think, making a difference. And thank you to you guys out there. We're not obviously posting things, but when people donate to the link anonymously or they put their name on, that's amazing. We get to see who's giving back, and it really means a lot. And some of you are above and beyond, like absurd, amazing how you are for giving back and supporting the community. It's so cool. Sam C, any final thoughts on GROW-VEMBER, on scents, any of this stuff?
If you are a new beardsman and you're wondering about a company's scents, just search Dan's channel, and we probably have a video going over the scents. I really pride myself in describing them for you guys, and I think I'm pretty accurate.
Absolutely, and I know you guys have noticed that throughout the years and acknowledged that, and it's really helpful. But for real, if you see a company, just type in Dancy Bearded WeatherBeard review, and you probably are going to find something, and you get her feedback, you get the comments in the video. There's so much to it. So awesome. Thank you, babe.
Welcome.
Everybody out there, if you have not hit that thumbs up, please do. And other than that, please stay bearded and stay positive.